blessings is a while, you don't know. Bang it! Say boy Terrible Junior, what's up, what's up? Let's see what's going on Tuesday night, who on the live? School out, who on the live? Who on the live? Let me see you on the live, share up the live, like up the live. Love up the live. Don't know it's your boy Terrible Junior, the DS Reality TV. You don't know from the Darren Sequence Youth Foundation. We just come to pump a little vibes with the people tonight. All our joy. You see the tagline. Textbook curriculum remains the same. TNT 2025, you know. A lot of people calling, a lot of people asking what the textbooks go for the years. You know, people been complaining every year. The curriculum changing in the textbooks. So this year the curriculum stays, you know. Textbooks, you could use back textbooks. So the nice second-hand textbooks, check out the books list. Check out the book list on them and see what's going on. Textbooks remains the same. You know, that was a big problem. Everybody balling every year. Textbooks had to buy. So you don't know, we go touching on that. You know, what's up Trinidad and Tobago, what's up the world, all my subscribers, big up all yourself. No matter what part of the world you're going from, blessings, just let me know if you're hearing me. If you're on the live and you're hearing me clear. Before we get in to send this message here and get it out. So if you're hearing me, just leave something in the chat, in the comments. Let me hear if you're hearing me loud and clear. So as we say in textbooks review, textbooks remains the same. And if you remember last year, I had a few NGOs well, you know. A few NGOs well, you know. We had the Hope, Project Hope, TNT, you know. We had that NGO who was also lobbying for textbooks to remain the same. We also had ITNAC, Avanel Hector Joseph suggests that the Ministry of Education develop a task force to review, you know, thanks to her also that foundation, non-governmental organization. If there is not a cause, that's the name of it, Avanel Hector Joseph, right? And also Darren Sequence. So this is it here if you could see. Alright, so we have some good news tonight. NGOs call for textbooks review and Ministry of Education, right? So this is me in the picture at the St. Patrick's Anglican School during our back to school drive from last year. So this is the picture right here as you can see. What I'm saying, NGO calls. So it had other NGOs there. So I'll give you a little reading of that. That's what goes on. So this new Minister of Education, they release it. You know, the minister have said that textbooks, curriculum remain the same. Textbooks can use back. So it's our blessings, it's our love for all of the parents, all the people who call in, because you know we had the back to school drive going on. You don't know we had this going on, so a lot of people calling. Don't forget we had that, seeing it in the backdrop of me. We had the back to school book drive going on, the Darren Sequence Youth Foundation. So putting in the work, we've been there in the vineyard, we've been lobbying, we've been putting in the work with a lot of other NGOs, as you know, as you could see. We've been getting the work done. I have a little picture here, NGO calls. So it was myself, not only I, right, founder of non-governmental organization, if there is not a cause, Avanel Hector Joseph suggested that the Ministry of Education develop a task force to review the addition of new textbooks or additions to book lists and how regular changes are made. All right, so people was complaining every term, textbook curriculum changing, that they buy new textbooks. That was our problem. That was our vibes. So we have good news on that tonight. So that was Avanel Hector. Part of that, we had other NGOs, you know, yes, it's free enterprise, but when free enterprise ownership is ethical boundaries, the government has a responsibility of the care of duty to step in and say, listen, we have to use those books, or teachers will be mandated to say in edition number 5. You can find the same thing in edition number 4 and give the pages, she said. Hector Joseph said her program, Soul for Soul, had received many requests for assistance, even as Education Ministry had distributed 20 million grants program to 23,345 applications. So this was 2024, right? This was last year, right? When we've been lobbying. So this is you know, if there is not a cause NGO, that was their part, right? So then it have other things, then it said here Project Hope. That's not excuse me, this. Right. So meanwhile, Project Hope TT revealed, right, another NGO, that there were over 800 applicants from families this year, but they were only able to facilitate 300. So you see last year now 800 applicants, right, and the NGO could only do 3. So that is all right. Founder Rayad Rampart said that this opportunity uncovered the urgent need for increased support, especially for students in rural communities. So now that is something very serious, right? For students in rural communities, right? Guayagarari, Eccleville, and Beach. But National Parents Teachers Association President Walter Stewart cautioned those NGOs about double dipping. Whilst there are needs, the system can be abused, he said. Stewart said people had applied to several sources for assistance with grant supplies and uniforms. He added that there should also be several sources with grant supplies and uniforms. He added there should also be a proper need assessment similar to what was done for students. We got schools lunches. All right, this was from the Project Hope TT reveal, right? So this is from there in sequence now, right? Founder of NGO there in sequence, Daniel Salina, confirmed that even after the annual book drive for 25 schools across TNT, parents were also still approaching the foundation help. He suggested for the Education Ministry to collaborate with NGOs who work on the ground instead of take the NGOs' ideas and run with it. Come to the NGOs. We have data, we have the stats, we are literally reaching the people in need, he said. Look into the NGOs, check out statistics over the years, work within schools to find out the effectiveness of our foundation, right? Ministry on Trade and Social Development should also be included in the task force, said another opinion was a proper school book rental program. All right, so that was part of it, what we lobbied for. And this was in the, as you could see, this was 2024, which was last year. All right, this was last year, 2024, where we was lobbying with textbooks and everybody was like, oh wow, and this and that, and the prices, and people was feeling the pain because I mean there was overusing textbooks over the years and the curriculum keep changing, and there was a pressure on the pockets because they come like some children never use all the textbooks and everything remained, and then you had to get a new textbook. It wasn't usable. Like when we were younger, actually we could have shared textbooks. We used to cover it with brown paper. You know, you cover your textbook with brown paper and you keep it without dog ears. You're not marketing it. You keep it good, you hand it down, you wrap it over. So we understand that. So that is a good relief. Thanks to the Ministry of Education, you know, for taking the initiative. This present Ministry of Education, at least feeling the cries and the pains of the people and listening to NGOs going forward for us in Berlin, Trinidad and Tobago. Right, so this is it here once again, NGOs. Right, call for textbooks. So right now, presently in Trinidad and Tobago, they use back your textbooks. So the people who frighten, you all worry, all who call in the organization, yes, you know, we dealing with the stationaries, you know, as the book drive is only there in Sequence Youth Foundation in collaboration with Sizzler Youth Foundation. I support Positive Youths out of America, British Virgin Island, Gumsham, big up yourself, and Kanai Foundation from America. You know, we try to put it together thanks to LB Tours and Rentals Tobago. LB Tours, big up LB. Thanks to Dali Design, who designed the artwork. You know, Borok, Minimart, and wholesale place on the store with local Rebecca Borough, Tobago Updates TV, come aboard, willing to work, willing to do something with the foundation. So yeah, that is about it. 30 primary schools show Trinidad and Tobago. The pen is mightier than the gun, that's our slogan. Just remember that the pen is mightier than the gun. So we try to see each school will select 10 children that less fortunate for a package. So that is that good news which we know what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago today. With a lot of unemployment and a lot of different things going on the island. We know, it's changes going on. Some of the big corporates, who the NGO wrote letters to because we raise funds to supply stuff to help people. Plenty of the big companies didn't come about as sponsors. A lot of people watching it, even not talking. Somebody called me and said, "Boy, it's the foundation and them big from the yes." This book drive course, if you watch how much package right now on the internet and all over, to see about one child actually, could cost us approximately $900 because a good school bag, a good sneakers alone could cost you more than $250 if you wanted last. It have things cheap, yes, it have different things, and that alone, and then it's 300 children plus. So when we make up the enough for the schools, right? Because it's 12 schools from Tobago, 18 from Trinidad. When you make up the schools a little bit within the communities, or the community where we are around, it have one or two people who we could assist. Single parents, same way. People same way we could assist. Last year, thanks to all the subscribers who donate, all the donors from last year, all the extended family that supported there in sequence on this journey. We got my brother Christmas list. It's a tough time. Chris get locked up. You don't know what trials is a year right now. People don't know what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago, It's a year now, that whole ordeal last year around this time, book drive pumping. So yes, good news, good news for the parents and the children and people who worry about textbooks review. Textbooks stay the same. So thanks to that for the good work and all the good NGOs and all the lots of programs and all the people who trying to assist in every community, what part of Trinidad and Tobago, the world of the Caribbean, Africa, Canada, America, Europe, wherever part of the island you're from, the world you're from, and you're trying to assist, that is good. So textbooks review remains the same. So that is victory for the years of work we've been putting in. At least we're getting an ear now to the higher authorities, the people in the right place, to assist and help we see what's going on. I don't want to call too much of the company's name. Some have supported us over the years, but some of the companies, now things change and not have new boards being in place in certain places and certain ministries and all kind of thing to get response. So moving with the flow. We are the ground-based people who support you, want to support you, want to donate. People know to find me. The info, DS Reality TV, T Junior 512. Any one of the businesses on the flyer, any one of the place, call up the number, send an email. That is what we're doing. Some little clips here that we could show from over the years. So this is a little clip I had from over the years. So I say tonight I'll just reason with my subscribers and show them, some of the pictures, some of the stuff we did over the years, some of the pictures we are here, from recent book drives. And give the people a little sneak peek of we're really going from time to time when we're working with different NGOs. You see it? This time was work, talent, and dedication. Some more time we just help up the place and we put in some work. Right? So some people was asking, boy, terrible this and terrible that. I say, nah man, the work there. This is how we like to do it. Sometimes things slow, things fast is an NGO which we do little charitable events to raise funds to try to assist. I know some people see the big names and see the big thing, but I don't know, small as it is, it happening. But we could take with time and really do it the right way and help, big up all the rest of our subscribers, big up my fellow YouTubers, people all over the place who putting it together. Alright, so this is just some of the little flicks from the past. All communities, all people who helping. Alright, I'm just showing you some little sneak preview, some little sneak peeks the works we've been mashing over the years, as people been asking. Some people say they never see, they never hear, they never know. You know, schools. All these is different schools. You know? Yeah, man. Partner government in Diego Martin. Yeah. We've been there. Putting in the work over the years. So we know the ground, we know the schools. We understand, we see the Ministry of laptops, drive that is good, tablets, whole heap of stuff, you know. We have some things we also do on the streets in different communities, you know, different events we attend and help. So it goes a long way. A lot of people don't understand the drill today in if you're in Trinidad, you know, today in Etihad grounds, it had an ex foundation that put hampers. People get hampers today, food hampers, and also book stuff, stationery. Same way they love, just share. We just keep sharing the love. Trinidad and Tobago. You know, if you're from in America or wherever and you want to help some of your schools where you went back to and you don't have the time and you could reach, you could link up with the organizations and the foundations and the groups and the NGOs that put in the work back to your past school, you know, help up some of the students, help up some of the people, you know, and not only schools, we are kindergarten too, you know. So yeah, don't talk it, you know, we've been paying in the work over the years. I mean, lots of work. It takes a lot of time for the people who are there in Tobago. See, as you can see, Palatuve in the background. So it's both Trinidad and Tobago, so I show you one of the little Tobago pits now. See old Mr. Pumpkin, you don't know my Tobago link, Mr. Pumpkin, Moon Over Waters Bar. You know me and Cardo. You don't know we on the road. Sipping, so textbooks review. So yeah, there's a plus for my people. I want the people to understand that there's a plus for the NGOs watch this, right? So Montgomery, you see, back from way back. You know, we're doing this, we're putting in the work. So this is from different Tobago and Trinidad watch. So you see just now, Charlottesville Methodist, you see that? Alright, so you see that, so this is how we're doing it. So all subscribers, you know, all the YouTubers, this is the nice view. We're going through the mountains, through the valleys. See PPG, you follow my page, you follow the Daring Sequence page on Facebook. You'll see a lot of other stuff and work we do. This is Patience Hill Government Primary for the people who talk, you know. So it's Trinidad and Tobago over the years, so I kind of back a little bit to give you a little sneak peek of how it looked, how the things was, you know, all these stuff we provided, you know. So this drive helped a lot. I want to play a clip, right? I want to play a clip tonight from one of the principals, right? From one of the schools through the pandemic. When we did the drive tonight vlog is a different type of vlog, you know? We're just holding the vibes right, and we're doing it right. All right, so let's give me a second here. Right, just give me a second, let me pull up the clip where the principal said from the same St. Patrick's School with the picture I showed you all with textbooks review where the picture was taken when we were on the road doing the drive, when we did the interview. Alright, so just give me a little second here, just give me a little second, I'm gonna get it here for you. Alright, so this is it here.
Some parents in some unfortunate circumstances.
Right.
And the teachers of the school
right. Just take a listen.
Always sought resources like copybooks, pencils, and so on to sort of outfit the children of the school.
Right.
And here we have the Daring Sequence Foundation, who are here again. Right. Another year. They started even during the pandemic.
Even before the pandemic, we were here.
Assisting children to get the requisite stationery that they need in order to be functional at school and to learn. So hence the reason why we are happy to have you all here once again to assist our less fortunate children whose parents are still reeling from the effects of the pandemic. Yeah, to meet these parents halfway. And not only the siblings who are here, we help those who are the siblings who are in the secondary school.
Yeah.
In order to get the stationery to put in their school bags to go to school so that they can learn there. And the results have been tremendous. Because for this year, as SEA, we would have scored 3 children to go to bishops.
Yeah.
3 bishops passes.
So we're telling them. Just so we say.
After the pandemic, we would have had.
Right, so you hear that?
some parents
So
and
3 bishop, 3 students from after the pandemic with the stuff that we was given through the pandemic were able to exceed the Bishop's High in Tobago. And that is just one school, one principal. You can check out the full interview on the page. You know, this is just a teaser. That is just one of the principal. You know, could say something here again, you can listen. You have to say anything, ma'am?
Yes, thanks. Well, this is an excellent initiative. We know we are living in challenging times, and there are persons that can't afford basic necessities and basic things to come to school. So this in itself is a great initiative, and we do appreciate your coming. We do appreciate you giving back to the community. Our children here will be indeed grateful for what you have given here today, and may the Lord continue to bless you and your foundation.
Okay, thanks to you too, and may God keep blessing you as the principal.
Yes.
Thanks for the support, because we've been doing this over the years. We know it's tough, and thanks to Bethesda. Bethesda.
Yes.
Sorry, I might say it wrong. Pumpkin keep reminding me. Over and over, Mr. P. He keep reminding me Bethesda, this is the principal.
Yes.
And remember, in pursuit of excellence, and as you say, a lot of children, a lot of people are thanks for the help.
Yes.
We are here, so thanks, ma'am. This is from there in sequence.
Yes.
One of our main sponsors, Mr. Pumpkin, Bethel, Tobago.
Mr. Pumpkin.
Yeah, love, giving back to the community.
Yes.
Yeah, Tobago.
Yes.
I'm from Trinidad, you know, so Trinidad and Tobago.
That's right.
He's been supportive over the years, and this is our school we recommend. Security, all right?
One love is better.
Right, security for surety. So we are our third school on the cast for the day, 5 more to go. Love, right, Pete?
Okay, thank
Pete
you
will
so
drop it
much.
for. Yeah, thanks to you
Thank you
too.
for blessing us.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks. All right?
Yes, we are
Yes.
indeed grateful. Continue blessing you all. Yes.
All right, so that is it. So that is a little 2 clips, a little 2 schools I was to show. All right, so the people, that is how we're doing it. That is the representative. That is the work, the groundwork we've been putting in for the years. A lot of people may not know. Who know, who don't know, will know, right? So that is it again. All that is from this Jesus the works. So those is from the schools. So that is it. So we here. So that is our plus, you know. Yeah, Darren Wharton say I'm from Trinidad. Bless up, Darren. Dutch phone. Yeah, big up. TX, big up. Hope you keep growing, yeah, man. So that's how we doing it. How the work is. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Well, I'm from Trinidad, yeah. Big up Trinidad and Tobago, the place. So that's how we do it. That's how we just rock it, you know, so people understand what's going on. It's on, you know, the supplies, we need this stuff. We want the love for the people, for the children. You know, each one help one to great education is key. A lot of people don't understand right now what's going on. I mean, Tobago is different to Trinidad, you know. In terms of the island life and the life and where they live in, Tobago is more relaxed, it's more calm place to be than to Trinidad. You know, so yeah. So all the subscribers, all the donors, all the people who we get up, you don't know. This is it. You see the team in pen is mightier than the gun. Alright? So that is our slogan, to teach youths, educate youths. So the people who knows it, who feels it, who understand what it is about, what it is about to be not to have. You know, it's a unity, it's a great joy, it's a pleasure to share back the love. Got a lot of people that go a long way. This book drive, we've been helping a lot of people, you know. People might see 1 or 2 of the names and feel all is all, but you know, it's the subscribers, the subscribers, the donors from the DS Reality TV channel. Big up all my subscribers, all the donors who supporting our good cause. Big up my brethren, Kino Live. And them everybody had their own mish, you know, Kino Live putting enough work, Colors with TV, them and helping back the poor J-Bud. You know, Poppy Spearfishing, all who using the niche to help back and develop the community and develop the area that we deem niche. But we use with, a little thing, a little small start. Some people thinking, well, a little small thing there, right there, just a whole lot of joy still. That's just the start to show people, That's just a little teaser. So for the people, alright. So the people that with us go. So we're here, we're rocking it. That's where we're going. That's just a start. Then on the 16th of August, we're looking to show some love. We're going to replace Trinidad and Tobago textbooks in a good gear. So people don't have to worry. We know it still have a month. This weekend is a long weekend, is Emancipation Day. August the 1st, next month is August, September school opening. So from this month is pace, is rush. We're waiting to see all the rollouts. A lot of people contacting the foundation, we understand. We wish we could help a lot of people. And we just let the schools pick 10 children. A lot of people don't understand that. So the people who call them, we can help you, yes, once we extra stuff, but people understand the school select the 10 children. This flyer don't have it, unfortunately. That was a misprint up there in sequence. Also the graphic artist, because that was to be on it, and also the locations. But due to how the things shift this year and how things happening right now, we have it under control. We need a little more things, some school bags, sneakers, things happening, things that come up from Trinidad to Tobago. Bring it across the water, bring it across the borders, make sure everything good for the people. They have a lot of children, a lot of people in need right now. I know they're different. Some people playing shy. People have to focus. Don't spend your money for the school children and be happy. And when you're sad, you're looking to rush up in late minute. No. Alright, they have a lot of offers, a lot of things going on all over. People genuine, some not genuine. Every community in Trinidad and Tobago, every corner, everybody doing something good, every church organization, every corner. Keep up the good work. Help one another. You have some little textbooks you could share. Share it out. Go by your neighbor. Go by your friend. Go with the textbook. See what it have used. Share it up. Share up anything you could share up. Education is the key. Children want school bags, sneakers, because when you're dressed, you just be more confident. We know about going to school and children fainting in the assembly. Your breakfast, you have to have breakfast, you have to have lunch, sometimes you have to borrow a pen, you have to borrow a pencil. So we understand that part of it. So this is what the Dare in Sequence Youth Foundation. This is the DS Reality TV. This is how we keep pumping. It costs a couple of thousands of dollars for us to accomplish this drive, because 300 children are basic in the school, and is a sneakers, a book bag, a dozen copybooks, a dozen hardcover notebooks, a dozen pens, a dozen pencils, socks, vests, everything, rubber, stationery, copybooks, coloring pencils, ruler, sharpener, eraser, glue, scissors, basic stationeries, copy paper, a lot of little stuff, which we always do over the years, and everybody we share it out with love. Thanks to all the schools, thanks to LB Tours, Borough, Minimart and Wholesale, Webster's Enterprise, all the local and foreign use car parts place, big up Jeff Manager, the whole team, #1 supporter, big up Dreamstar Branding, Router, Surfside Cafe, all who supported over the years, all the people. Some people like the name call, some don't like the name call, Hi, Andrea, big up yourself, Andrea, all the supporters who help, the children. Andrea, all who come on the live, Andrea. Tonight, we just come out to share a little victory for all the people, Darren, all who come on the live. If you're late, let me just run a real crap. NGO calls for textbooks review. Alright, so textbooks review. So a couple NGOs, I read some scripts. So we get through. The Ministry of Education decided not changing the curriculum in school, so parents don't worry with textbooks, so that is a plus. We on top of that tonight, we're looking for to raise the funds still, get some help, some donations. A lot of people seeing big names and in understanding. So thanks to my subscribers, all my donors who assisted from last year, this year, who take pride in giving back to Trinidad and Tobago, wherever part of the world you're from, giving back to your community and your school. Bless up yourself. Yeah, you know, Terrence and the whole team over there. Big up all yourself. PJ, you're on the live, PJ. Big up yourself, PJ. All the people from Trinidad and Tobago is that. So you like victory, so textbooks using back going forward and not changing the curriculum. So this term going beyond parents, if you have 2-3 children and you buy fresh textbooks, let them take care of it. Because using down again one curriculum, keeping basics, a lot of more activities getting into the school curriculum. That'll bring back a lot of sports in. So NGOs been getting a little vibes, a little forward. Thanks to all the people who supported us over the years and send a little contribution and donation, all subscribers. That is it. So going forward, you know, I haven't uploaded a video in a while, you know, but look out. So we have some excited vlogs, new things coming out, you know, new videos to upload. So yeah, that is basically the book drive is on. We had like 1 week this week, next week, that is it. You know, so all help. Everybody who supported, big up all yourself there in sequence over the years. If I'm calling him, and if you see now, we have a Caribbean unity because it's British Virgin Island. All right, BVI, I support Positive Youth, Sizzler, Jamaica, there in sequence, Trinidad, and Canai Foundation from America. People who come together, you know, and donate a small and little and do what they could do to try to assist and make it happen. So every little counts, we're going to make it work. As small as it is, as my boy P does tell me. No matter what, make it work. Small as it is, we go reach the people, we go reach the streets, and we go give it out. So we here. So 300 children, you don't know, 120, 12 primary schools, some Tobago picking 10 children, that is 120, and 18 from Trinidad, that's 180. 10 children, and then whoever we help on the streets going through, going around, who we support and who we give the love. And that's all because of my subscribers, my donors. Some people ask me, I don't set up a PayPal. Some people say this, you know, enough times I doesn't really want to come out and ask people too much for people to feel like, you know, because everybody on the right thing is the right thing. I believe people see the work, don't know our credibility, my credibility over the years. So we don't need to say it anymore. A lot of people gravitate into the negativity. That is all right, we keep in focus. And people who are the eyes to see, go see and stay focused on the mission because it's the revolutionary soldiers. You know, in the army, we fighting a different war. All right, not the war we see more going on. A young lady lost her life last night, run off our bridge. A lot of our ladies being killed in Trinidad and Tobago. And also right now, I don't know if a lot of people don't realize, Trinidad and Tobago right now is being run by women. The Prime Minister is a female. The President is a female. And the head of the SSA, the new head of the SSA, Strategic Intelligence Unit, is a female officer from the police who they put there today. So it's women right now controlling Trinidad and Tobago. So we know the mothers have a soft heart for the children. I don't want to say anything as yet, you know. I want to thanks to the ministries of education, you know, for looking in and giving NGOs the support and recognizing the work and keeping the textbooks nice for us, for the prices for parents. Right now, so we know the women have a more nurturing part in them, so let them receive the one nurture. Mother, you know, everybody see anti-calms, this, that. Once UNC win, everybody win. No love lost, but you know, we understand whoever go on, you know, the rest, but time to work. You know, 20 million was allocated. We understand the laptop projects. I mean, renovation work started on 120 something schools just before school closed. So we see that is a good in turn also, where the work start when school closed. Normally in Trinidad now we always had a problem over the years, is when schools opening and now starting to do work on the schools and them. Right, so Ministry of Education, you know, we come here to back political as an NGO, you know, a foundation, a man of me who been doing work and understand youth. I give credit where good work is being done, governance, and we want to give credit to that. We hasn't get our sponsor, that doesn't call there in sequence and say, look at 50, 60 laptops. to give. I know they have their things. Everybody have their things. Some of the big sponsors like BP, TSTT, DigiCell pull out. A lot of them, send emails via emails correspondence, which they can't help. This year we understand that we haven't get correspondence from certain corporate, sponsors. Even Ministry of Education hasn't, relate us in terms of getting any stuff or any grants or anything like that. And I mean, a book drive like this, we have all the bills could run us over to just over 215,000 TT dollars. So they have some $1,000 grants. I think the ministry said it was given out. So if we have 300 children at $1,000, that is 300,000 in grants. I mean, 20 million was given out to schools. We understand repairs, the laptop programs. We understand that, but we could see about 300 children also with less than 300,000 if we get 215,000 TT dollars. All right, we could see about these kids and bless up a whole lot. Full package, full stationaries, everything. So, we keep it real as DS Reality TV. I'm keeping it real with the people, we're bringing it real to them. So that is what's going on. So the little foundation like Gumsham, British Virgin Islands, Gumsham now put lights in a field in Africa. You understand? So there's a lot of works, it's community unity, it's the Caribbean unity. We want people to understand that is a legacy we building and we setting right now. It's not for the fame or the glory. I did 2 interviews. You could look on Tobago updates and you can look. So this is Gumsham here from British Virgin Islands. I'm gonna play a little thing tonight, content different to the people on your live. Big up all yourself. We're gonna play it so front.
Together. 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3.
So as we speak, that is like 2 to 3 days ago. That is I Support Positive Youth Gumsham. The guy that from British Virgin Island, he enjoy Support Positive Youths. Just put lights on our field for children in Africa, right? So that is the kind of work we are covering. We are covering grounds. We are united with a lot of international NGOs to help each corner of the earth. That is where we intend to go. So a lot of people seeing this and seeing that they want to understand. I'm going to show you all who's Gumsham. This is him here.
Back to School Foundation, Psychology Foundation, I Support Money Foundation, Trinidad, Jamaica, BVI, coming together. Back to School 2025, Tobago, Trinidad. We are coming to a school, giving you guys some motivation, some supplies. I head start. Who knows? I might come there myself to 1 or 2 schools and assist the mind as well. So, we have the vibe, we have frequency, one unity, one strength. Back to School 2025. We helping out our life. Gumsham, BVI, TJ, Trinidad, Psychology, Jamaica. They're in sequence.
Right,
Back to School Foundation, Psychology Foundation.
So yeah, so that's Gumsham. I Support Positive Youths. That's him, the endorsement. All right, so you see the building schools in Africa. They just put lights on our field. They're organizing some things to come to Trinidad. So that's Gumsham, and a lot of people say, but this is the endorsement.
Youth Foundation, Gumsham, British VI, maximum respect. Africa, Mali, big respect.
Right, just make the children secure. Sister
Youth Foundation, Sister Youth Foundation, Gumsham, British VI, maximum respect. Africa, Mali.
Right, the camera guy there, Leo, send the proper video for me, please, Leo, if you're watching. You know the video, Make the Children Secure, no Sizzla, that song that I said, just make the children secure, you know. That was the endorsement there in sequence. He said we had to say about the drive. So that is Gumsham. A lot of people asking for the people who have doubts. So this is me, Kalonji, and Gumsham. Alright, so from the British Virgin Islands, I support positive youths. That is him there, Gumsham. The same guy now showing the field, the picture, Sizzla. So that's the endorsement. So a lot of people feel like it's a game, and I don't know that is his thing. I support positive youth. So that's Gumsham. That's Kalonji. Kanai is our foundation from America. You know, some people like to support and see behind the scenes. That is good too. So we keep it real as possible, and you know, authorization from brothers to come forward to say this. So yes, the Scene Foundations, we're doing things, but you know, we're raising funds, right, to do this. So if people from other part of the world acknowledging and willing to help, what's going on with my own people here? We're not begging them people to help. We understand people under pressure. But that is the kind of network and teamwork and what I call nation building. That is what we call networking, and we're talking about Caribbean unity and reaching Africa to the motherland and keeping, you know, keeping the things up, working, carrying on tradition. So that's Gumsham there. I mean, that brother is putting on a lot of works, trust me, same way. And there's a unity. All the people who have helped, you know, some people on the live, probably if you donated, if you're a subscriber, you send some things already, big up all yourself. So that is it. We're working in that direction, you know, to push more different programs. We want to take it on the next level. We want to start to implement back trades in school. So next August, we want to run some trade camps. So next August, I feel I want to put a camp into place where we're teaching auto mechanics, we're teaching auto air condition, electrical, we're teaching plumbing, masonry, tailoring, you know, home ec. We're going to bring back certain trades and life skill back into some of the youths who are academically inclined. The Daring Sequence is also keeping with the UN, United Nations 2030 goal of eradicating dropouts out of schools. Now I did an interview on Tobago Forwards, probably Tobago Updates, probably 2 mornings ago. You can check it out. Also did an interview on Iowa Station with host Fuad Abubakar. It's on the Daring Sequence page. You can check it out. You'll see some of the works. I think I should have like a sneak peek of it somewhere here. You know, a lot of people call and say, no wonder who's the PPG, right? They never know. They used to call me PPG, well, like the poor people governor. And that is how we networking when I'm in this room, because as a lot of people don't know, it's 3 different sides I have, right? Daniel Salina, that's my government name, so which is DS, everything you see is DS, right? And then TJ, Terrible Junior, I know when I'm in music is a different Ramsey people, and then the PPG is a different realm.
Doing trips, PPG is PPG, Poor People Governor, as we affectionately call him, and he is the founder of a charitable organization, a good friend of mine, doing tremendous work, and what he is doing at the moment and has done for years. I can't remember how much years now you're doing it, PPG, right? This back to school drive. This back to school drive where he has provided hundreds every year. So by now it's thousands, hundreds of school bags filled with all of the necessities that children need for, you know, back to school. And I want to publicly endorse that. I'm very happy that you called in. Sorry that the connection, I don't know what's going on, right? I know you're back on the live as well, as you always are, right? Real recognize real. I appreciate your support as well, because you are an individual who has consistently supported me and my positive endeavors and my efforts to help the communities in which you are also very, very active. So, real recognize real. And I just want to endorse what you are doing, right? Your Daring Sequence charity. I want to encourage all of those who assist as well to provide the support so that you can do what you do, brother. Right? And I will assist as well to my maximum as always in your endeavor. Right? So blessings to you, brother.
Alright.
Morning caller, welcome.
So you can see the full interview on the Daring Sequence page. That's Fuad Abubakar, you know, for a better Trinidad and Tobago, you know, the Abubakar Foundation, you know, for a better Trinidad and Tobago, Abubakar Foundation. They and all just held a big sports session in Bellevue, Long Circular Road, DB St. James, you know, his brother Radafa Abubakar, who was a national footballer. So, you know, to say, circle yourselves in these as the communities. You want to build back the place. You want to show the love. We need the support. We are in the pockets, we are in the realm, we are in the drive of moving Trinidad and Tobago back into our next direction. You know, we need a lot more youth communities. We need a lot more programs. And we keep in faith, so we're fighting up to support. I know we hope we get the support from the relevant authorities, all my subscribers, my donors, all the people who keep supporting over the years, who motivate the drive, who see the journeys, who know where we come from, you know. This Friday's Emancipation Day, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. So when you come back to Africa now, a lot of people, I just want to show people this. So you see, so I'm reading a book here, you know. The Philosophy of Africa, Marcus Garvey. Alright, so Wise Gumcham was doing some work down Africa there now, and he called man certain things. And I reach a certain particular part in the book, right? The philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. Wise, I'm just the vessel carrying this message and networking with other brothers and aligning myself with soldiers in Jah Army, carrying on this message back to the motherland. You know, there's our different energies, our different vibes. Feeling the fight, we feel the temptations, things going good, things going bad. I just want people focus. So we're on the mission, you want to be part of this, we just the vessel carrying this message, you know, and doing Jah works. You know, it have a lot of spiritual wickedness in higher low places. A lot of people under the belt, a lot of people need help who shame to come out, who shame to ask. A lot of people going through things in life, who knows, even I and all might be our own problems, everybody fighting their own demons. But we still there, carrying on the message and we need the help. And it's real. So that's why I see most of them big YouTubers, you know, have the PayPal, have things support if you like the niche, like the work we're doing, you know. Send back because it's reality TV. And we are the finance, we like the big media house, we ain't get no big advertising as yet. Or there are them sorts of things. And we keep in the meds and we've been pushing this work over the years. So I could safely say, you know, yeah, we need to push forward. We get the hearing and Trinidad and Tobago wake up, education. I mean, you know, the crime rising, a lot of ladies losing their life. And women are running Trinidad and Tobago right now. So to all them ladies that run in Trinidad and Tobago, the president, the prime minister, the head of the SSA, everybody's women. So we hoping we get our love now. And we see a lot of different ministries come aboard with the NGO, you know. So yeah, big up every little corner, everybody who doing some good within the community right now, who share any love, who trying to assist anybody with some books, some stationaries, because we know it's back to school time. Even one of the great Bob Marley sons, Junior Gong in a gunman world, life is so stressful. Back to school time coming. You understand what it was in the crime, and then I let them know the pen is mightier than the gun. Even in a gunman world, words of the one Junior Gong, you know? Even in a gunman world, life is so stressful. Back to school time come. Yeah, so we know, we understand. So the pen is mightier than the gun. I mean, we hear this education. We see everybody saying with education, let's see what's going on. Textbooks review. So to the parents and all the rest of NGOs who have been lobbying, as I read earlier on here, you know, Hope, TT Projects, Hope, if it doesn't care. Avanal Hector and all those people who for the good fought and was lobbying for not changing the curriculum 2025, we able to be successful with that. Right, so instead of by textbook system, keep it going forward. Textbooks for you. So is your boy Terrible Junior here with all you. Well, you have a good night. Anybody on the live or anything to say? Want to say anything? Any questions? Link up. You want to be part of the project? You want to tell back one of your old primary schools? Anything? Any school you went? Any stuff you have? Looking fit. We have less than 3 weeks. We're this week done, so just 2 weeks. You know the rush. And the drive is off. 16th of August, 23rd of September. Alright, a lot of our big corporates who does balance it. So the little we have and what we're scraping up. All my subscribers, we have stuff that we put and get. We have things to show. We just want to say thank you to all the people over the years. You know, my basket always be full, never empty. So yeah, once more, I big up, you know, Sizzler Youth Foundation. I support positive youths. They're in Sequence Youth Foundation, Tobago Updates, Television, Baroque Minimart, and Wholesale, Strawberry Local Road, Mr. Pumpkin Minimart, and car accessories out there in Bethel. LB Tours and Rental, Tobago link up LB and the family. And if you watch my channel, LB's a man doing the tours, you know, DS Reality TV. You know, LB Tours. Big up Webster's Enterprise for news and local. All the supporters, routers, Surfside Cafe, bring up Lyde and Dali. Fair Designs, Dali Designs out there in Melfort Court, Tobago. Big up everybody in Trinidad who helped me over the years. Big up all my subscribers on the live who have donated over the years, who have donated this year, who have thinking of donated, who haven't donated. It's alright, love. We hope we all being safe. You all have your HoloLens going on. No matter what problem you're going through right now, fast, pray, read, be patient. Alright, and do some good. Charity never kill nobody yet. The hands who always gives, always gathers. You don't give with the intention of getting back. Each one help one, and we understand what it is to have and what it is not to have. So yeah, that is it. So if you're wondering what is the schools, I think I didn't have to tell nobody the schools. So the schools in Trinidad is Mucurapo Boys RC, Mucurapo Girls, St. Agnes Anglican, Diego Martin Girls, Diego Martin Government, Patna Government, Four Roots Government, Carnage Boys, La Peralta Government, Crystal Stream Government, Bethlehem Boys and Girls, Belmont Government, Nelson Street Boys RC, Madras Al Muslimin School, on Mucurapo Road, and Charlieville Presbyterian, that's Trinidad and Tobago is Palatuvia, Anglican Primary, Montgomery Government, Castara Government, Patience Hill Government, Charlottesville Methodist, Bethesda Government, Table Peace Government, St. Patrick Anglican, Speyside Primary, Buku Government, Plymouth Anglican, and Bon Accord Primary. That is it. You know, the foundation aim is to supply the youth with school bag, sneakers, blessings. This is it. Look up on my page. You know, so I'll show you all some clips, textbooks review. Whew, that was victory. We feel relief. A lot of parents feel relief because, you know, a lot of the single parents and the aspect of the CPEP side in Trinidad and Tobago who don't have the job, which is on the lower table, they will say, plus the forestry, which is a little minor, even groceries, in people who have good jobs. Calling the NGO and finding about textbooks. We could have a lot of mixed signals in here. Yes, I could assure you all that we were sure about that. You know, they're in sequence. Don't talk over facts. You know, we deal with reality. They're in sequence. Don't false promote. You know, as a youth are very factual. One thing we know to show about that with me. We're not looking for no defamation of character. We're not calling nobody name to end up in no defamation and end up in no bacchanal and spread no false rumor or no false data. Alright, we keep it real, we keep it jiggy, and we keep it going, and we come to deal with the facts. And the truth is the truth, and that's no offense. So we have word, Right, so I will show it once more. So from boom, bang, 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 bang. I'll pull it up, let me get it back. Alright, so from last year, NGO calls for textbooks review. That's where I can come safely now and say that. And alright, if you know, you know, that's the Minister of Education, and that's Councillor John Michael Alibukas, you know, Marabella San Fernando West, and that's Dr. Daulat. Alright, Dr. Daulat, the Minister of Education. So thanks to the audience. And we was assured, right? And we keep a very good meeting. We was assured that textbooks review has been sanctioned. So that is it, people. Your boy Terrible Junior come to share that one with you tonight. You know, also come to thank all the people that supported me. Long time I haven't been on the live. Long time I haven't uploaded a video. A lot of people wondering what's going on. You know, I just lost my big brother. You know, was stuck. You know, stuck in the airport trying to get a flight to go. Missed the funeral. So there's a lot going on. Just cruising through the place, trying to get this book drive up and running and get other things in place. You know, as we go along, we just try to assist who we could assist, help who we could help, and do what we need to do best. So yeah, that's it. So once you're interested, you want to be part of something good, you want to be epic, you know, please like, share, and subscribe to DS Reality TV. You like my content, you like what I do, you want to support, you want to share some love, you want to send some the donors, the extended family, you know, may your basket be always full, never empty. May God keep blessing you all, guiding you all, encouraging you all, motivating you all, to give you all the strength and the power to continue doing this work. And let us go a long way. I mean, I just watch a lot of other content creators like myself, you know, have a lot of history and does similar work to the work we does. Some of them, their niche is just full-time help, and some of them do have a foundation registered, but they're doing a lot of charitable work. That is good. I mean, the love does be poured in. We ask where the love is. We know it have a lot of people say they help already, and people take money, and people do this, and people do that, and we understand the cries, but you know, you're reputable people, you know, you're reputable source, and you know who you're dealing with. People, once they deal with certain foundation, you see where things go. And I like the vibes with them Yardman have, like Kino Live and Color Smith, and then when we get donations, I let all the people know who they will help. I let them know that too. Once you have donations and the donors send the money, we come in with the camera and film it on the show. We don't want nobody telling me when you go to do charity, leave your camera home. And when pure fuckery are going in Trinidad and Tobago, there's millions of views again. And the good work we doing, they're trying to stifle it. We're not on that. We're revolutionary soldiers. In this thing, we soldiers are army. We fight any cause, you know, for the ground. Go keep the gates. We are the gatekeepers. So we don't want nobody who want help. And when you come and telling me, but don't bring me cameras. And all the people who say when you're helping the poor, keep your cameras home. Let me tell all this about this. When somebody gets shoot, there's a million views. When it's bacchanal and fight and all kind of school, disrespect, million views. And the good work people doing communities, people who help in Tanti, food, soup kitchens, NGOs, church organizations. Good work, because this does motivate. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people want to do charity, but they don't have the mind and don't have the time. Right? And this does motivate others to do good. And there's a forum. This is the fabric of the society we deal with. If people are the research, what can research who is Audrey Jeffers. Once you're from Trinidad and Tobago, Audrey Jeffers is the highway by movie town, the stadium come down the foreshore. Go and find out the works of Audrey Jeffers and these people. Right? So social welfare, look out are working. Have a family with a house burned down in Sandy Grande. We getting some calls, we come in to assist them. Alright, we also have a little child, need a surgery. Let me get that a blog one time as I can remember. Alright, and most people who follow me on my other social medias will see it. Alright, Amelia, they need some funds, she needs some serious surgery. It's a Rett syndrome, is a rare genetic neurological disorder primarily affecting females characterized by progressive loss of motor skills and communication abilities beginning after 6 months of normal development. Silly development symptoms at 18 months and needs further testing before treatment being. These funds are not available locally, and so the parents and family kindly ask in donations to assist Precious Baby Chili LIFO. Right? Donations can be made to the Vanessa Joy Karan, checking account, Republic Bank contact number. Alright, so all this is things we do, not only just the book drive, but people feel we have this charity here. We have this book drive, we trying to help this little child, 4 years old, who have that, and we also, with our family in Sandy Grande, the house burned down, they reach out to help, you know, through certain sources reach out. I want to be honest, we not have any finance right now, but we willing to help everybody. You know, social welfare, a lot of things happening, a lot of people not understanding, everybody will help. Some people patient, some impatient, we understand. But if you want the help, I'm letting people know. Come out with my camera and doing it just like how my team do it. So if I get $300 from to help this child, when I go to get the parents, that'll come me 300 and say thank you to whoever. If you want to be anonymous as a donor, or however you want to do it. So that is the network going forward, you know. The channel building, that is how we're running it. So people will see that the fundings or donations reach. So nobody can say they get this one, that, and get that one, that, and it don't reach. So that we're doing it, equipment, things building up. So everybody bless up all yourself. Is a lovely, lovely, lovely Tuesday, the 29th of July. You know, coming off of the back, Trinidad and Tobago is presently in a state of emergency right now, SOE. And you know, Sunday, the 27th of July was also 35 years from the attempted coup, right, over Port of Spain. So that was also our next SOE. So 35 years later, we in a SOE. But the SOE we in today is because the war is against the people. But the SOE we had then was the people who was oppressed take the war to the people who was oppressing the people. So we all understand that, you know the Yasin Abu Bakr, rest in peace. I just see son Fuad Abu Bakr for a better Trinidad and Tobago. I mean the Abu Bakr Foundation still doing things. So there's a lot of history, you know, Tobago Heritage Festival going on. You know, yesterday was the Blama story riot in Roxborough, then it had Speyside, you know, it had Charlottesville. There have a lot of things, you know, Black Rock coming up. So a lot of cultures going on in Tobago, the Tobago Heritage Festival. Rich with culture, different to Trinidad, enough traditions, enough cultures, enough things going on. So Trinidad and Tobago, everybody bless up all yourself, all the people on my life, love, respect. Now the book drive is on the 2025 Back to School Drive. They're in Sequence Youth Foundation in collaboration with Sizzler Youth Foundation. I support Positive Youth Foundation, British Virgin Island, and Come Aboard Kanai Foundation, and all the other lot of people who help and support. LB Tours, Mr. Pumpkin Minimart, Moonova Waters Bar, and Beverly Ramsey, my mother, all who supported over the years, who give us a little trickle, a little muckle to make it happen. Webster's Enterprise, you know, Tactical Enterprise out in Chin Kunupia. Big up yourself, Tactical, all kind of nice deals right now for school, all kind of tablets and things go down by Tactical Enterprise. You know, a lot of people, Darren's Castle, who supported us over the years, a lot of Uniform Plus in St. James. Yeah, so much. Something else I was to say for the people. To, somebody even asked me today if I ever do this with just talking about the Sizzler Youth Foundation and how it come about. But I say Trinidadians really have a 9-day syndrome. I was to show people this. This is when I was running the Daring and I was running a different NGO. So as I say tonight, you know, it's a different vibes. I just showing some pics and some clips for the people, refreshing the memory. Watch out this, you see there? Sizzler Youth Foundation with work, talent and dedication, Trinidad, Jamaica Back to School Drive. So this was it, Shady After Dark, Winkies, Floral Signs, Ross, Webster's Enterprise, as I say, day one, you know, Rock Hard Cement, Digicel. So yeah, so people ask some over the years, so not because you see Sizzler Foundation, you mean that, you know, Sizzler, you pour the money, no. He donate whatever he could, you know, towards his pocket, assist the drive, and keep it going. So look at here, so all the people who want them is not now. Watch out the kind of sponsors we have, the Rock Hard Cement, you know, Darren's Castle, Winkies, Floral, You understand? Smix songs. You seen a lot of things shady after dark. Universal Bar. Right? VMake Let, DG Cell, Super Cooper Sports Bar. You understand? So all this he says that the pen is mightier than the gun back to school drive. Trinidad and so it's not now. I mean that was what year this was? The 24th, and you see wrong the 24th of August 2019. That's what 6 years ago? Yeah, 2019. So that's 6 years ago, almost 10 years ago. So it's not now, we've been working, Caribbean Unity, Jamaica, Sister. So look at Mr. P Transport. We have Vast Launch, all remember Vast, Dr. Moody Chiropractor. We have Dreamstar Brandon, Super C Foreign News and Car Parts. So look at my people, people who name it in self-call, people who office I go, who give help all round, who supported me with all my drives and all certain things I do over the years. I appreciate that. I'm on channel now. I just need to spend more time and build up my channel. I'm working on equipment. As I was telling somebody today, I said, well, boy, it's best I can take all that money and buy mic and buy things and set up a podcast and make a studio. And somebody is all right, God is good. And when we get blessings as God soldiers, we know the root. We ain't missing nothing. We understand it. We know where everything is about. We know the best life. We know the poor life. And yeah, we just soldiers getting on the message. Treading through the earth like that at lightning speed. Some will understand it, some will understand it, some will sit down in the depths and the realms. So just keep it level with everybody. No love lost, no malice, hampers and books given away right now in Trinidad and Tobago. That is good. A lot of people need help as this is the last month. I mean, September after Independence Day, school will be opening. Monday's the Independence Day, the 2nd of September. Excuse me, which is exactly a month because tomorrow is the 30th, then the 31st, so August the 1st, in Emancipation. 31 days. We know the back to school rush, some parents last minute. We understand a lot of parents with all the little job loss and all the mishaps. We've seen things happening, so we hope we get the relevant authorities to give us some of the resources so we could assist the NGOs doing what they're doing. The people who could support your support if you can't, no love lost. All the people who hating and bad minding and bad talking in project and in doing nothing, no love lost. Welcome to the club. We've been doing it. We're on the road and we're shaking them off. No man is perfect. Nobody's perfect. So that is it, my people. Big up all yourself. Love and respect. You understand? And this is how we're doing it tonight. DS Reality. So textbooks review. Textbooks, I a plus for myself. I feel good. You understand? I feel good to know that the kind of love we get and that the support. Textbooks review, that is very good for some parents have the feel the burden. They'll save a little money and they could use back textbooks going forward. One or two little things might work. But it's not like from the previous years before where every term, 2-page changing in a textbook and you have to buy the whole textbook. Alright? Curriculum. So that is a plus for all the NGOs, all visionaries, all who see the plan, all who lobbying, and getting forward. All we need now is the ammunition to come on the streets, feed the children, educate the children, give it the youth centers that we open them up as we say. To do some evening projects, to do some classes, to do some tailoring homework, auto mechanics. You want to bring back trades, you want to bring back live skill sets. You understand? That is what we need to do, and that is what we want to do. Alright? So people, this is your boy Terrible Junior. Until, thanks for the love, thanks for the support. There in sequence, Youth Foundation, Back to School Drive is on. As you can see, this was from last year. When we lobbying, we had the bus ride, so we raised funds. We had a bus ride, which was today, actually the 29th of July last year, which was this present day. We tried to raise funds to make a bus ride to go to Togo to support the drive there in sequence. So until Trinidad and Tobago, all my loyal subscribers, all viewers, all who supported DS Reality TV, who supported me over the years, love, thanks. Each one help one, every little counts until Trinidad and Tobago. is your boy Terrible Junior from the DS Reality TV. Bang it, textbooks review. Victory for Trinidad and Tobago, for the parents we need. Bang it, alright? Done.